To understand the confrontation between Batman and Poison Ivy in the Absolute Batman series, we first need to look at the context in which this iteration of their rivalry unfolds. The Absolute Batman series stands apart from traditional Batman tales by heightening the nuances of both characters, the emotional complexities, the stakes, and their intertwined connection with Gotham City's very soul. Pamela Iley, better known as Poison Ivy, emerges in this storyline not just as an eco-terrorist, but as a revolutionary with a cause that's gained new urgency. Gotham is more polluted and corrupt than ever, and the city's corporate overlords have doubled down on exploiting its green spaces for profit. Ivy, fueled by desperation and a profound grief for the loss of nature, orchestrates a campaign not simply to punish the guilty, but to reclaim Gotham itself as a sanctuary for plants. She's no longer satisfied with mere sabotage. Ivy's goal is nothing short of a citywide transformation, where nature overtakes concrete and human influence is brought to a halt. Batman, as always, stands apart not only from Gotham's criminal underworld, but from the faceless corporations that draw Ivy's ire. He understands, perhaps better than most, the costs of unchecked corruption. Yet, he's compelled to stand in Ivy's way, not because he disagrees with her love for nature, but because her means threaten to destroy innocent lives. That's the context. And that's the tension. Ivy's crusade for healing clashes with Batman's vow to protect every citizen, no matter how flawed. The first confrontation is less a battle and more a philosophical standoff. Batman intercepts Ivy beneath the twisted old willows in Robinson Park, a place that both cherish, albeit for different reasons. Ivy stands at the center of a blooming maze, commanding vines with a wave of her hand, already transforming the park into a fortress of thorns. Gotham strangles itself a little more every day, she tells him, her voice steady. Only by letting it breathe can we hope to save it. Batman doesn't dismiss her. He listens, tries to reason with her, offering to help her leverage Bruce Wayne's resources to restore the city's green spaces. But Ivy, knowing the bureaucracy and broken promises of Gotham, turns him down. For her, this is the culmination of years of empty words and small compromises. She releases a new strain of her signature pheromone, one not just capable of controlling minds, but awakening a kind of collective panic, planting the idea that the plants themselves are fighting back. The city begins to change. Rooftops become overgrown, streets crack as roots surge upward. People, ordinary workers, police, and the wealthy alike, fall into trance. Defending Ivy's new order with frightening vigor, Batman finds himself beset not just by Ivy's plants, but by the citizens he's sworn to protect, each a potential pawn in her green revolution. But Batman is nothing if not adaptable. He retreats to the Batcave, piecing together clues and antidotes. Alfred worries. He's seen this pattern before, but this time, even he senses the emotional weight behind Ivy's mission. The line between right and wrong blurs in the chlorine-green glow of the laboratory. Batman crafts countermeasures, not to destroy Ivy's work outright, but to contain the threat and preserve life. Ultimately, the showdown shifts to Gotham's financial district, Topps Code's cold glass towers suddenly shrouded in vines. Batman confronts Ivy on the rooftop of the Falcone building. Ivy stands amidst a riot of exotic flowers, Gotham's skyline almost erased behind a wall of foliage. Lightning flickers in the distance, a storm both literal and metaphorical. Here their battle becomes intimate and desperate. Batman's technology and preparation clash against Ivy's living arsenal. He dodges lashing tendrils, countering her mind-altering pheromones, with disciplined control and a fast-acting antidote. But it's words, not fists, that cut deepest. Ivy accuses him of standing with Gotham's oppressors, of allowing the system to poison both land and soul. Batman counters, arguing for redemption, for fighting the rot from within, without hurting those who still have hope. Each sees a mirror in the other, wounded, stubborn, and unable to walk away. In a tense final moment, Batman disables Ivy's central transmitter, freeing Gotham citizens from her influence. The city, battered and transformed, stands at a crossroads. Gardens tear through boardrooms and roots anchor skyscrapers, but the people are safe. Batman doesn't arrest Ivy. Instead, he extends an offer to work together, channeling her genius for renewal without resorting to terror. It isn't forgiveness, but it's a true possibility. Ivy, exhausted yet unbroken, vanishes into Gotham's new greenery. The threat has passed, for now, but the scars and the seeds remain. In the Absolute Batman series, the conflict between Batman and Poison Ivy isn't a simple fight between hero and villain. It's a collision of grief and hope, of vengeance and redemption, with Gotham caught in the balance. And in the end, both leave their mark not just on each other, but on the city itself.